When we talk about organization, we are referring to a process where specific skills are arranged in a way that it allows a coordinated effort. Demock and Demock have observed that the organization is a structural arrangement developed for the purpose of achieving group objectives. According to Demock and Demock, organization is like a structure designed to help group achieve shared goals. Herbert Simon, a well-known thinker, he identified five main purposes of organization, which are division of work among members, which is basically splitting tasks among team members. Establishment of standard practices, which means creating rules and procedures for consistency. Transmission of authoritative decisions, to make sure decisions are passed down the right way. Provision of communication system, which means ensuring information flows smoothly. Training and indoctrination of members, which is preparing and educating team members. Organizational process. The term organization has two connotations. They are, it refers to a structural configuration aimed at discharging certain functions, and it refers to a process. Organization can mean two things, structure and process. Structure is the arrangement of roles and positions to get things done, whereas process is the ongoing activities that work together to help achieve goals. When we talk about organization in this way, we generally focus on the second meaning, the process. It's about creating a framework where tasks are arranged to achieve the goals in the most efficient way possible. Uh, Here are the steps involved in this organizational process. Establishment of enterprise objectives. It means to set clear objectives or the goals of organization. Formulation of policies and plans consistent with the objectives. To create plans, policies, and strategies that align with those objectives. Determination of activities necessary to accomplish the rules, plans, and policies, which means identify necessary activities, figure out what needs to be done to follow through with the plans. Enumeration and classification of activities means to list and organize activities, break down the tasks, and classify them for easier management. Grouping of activities in the light of the human and material resource available so as to use them in a best possible way means to organize the tasks based on available resources like people, time, and materials. Delegating the authority necessary to perform the activities to the head of each group. It is important to delegate the authority, give the right people the responsibility to manage each group or task. Tying up these groups together horizontally and vertically through authority relationships and information systems, which means creation of relationship between groups, link the various groups by creating clear lines of authority and communication. Fixing responsibilities for each of the major function and functionary means to assign responsibilities to make sure everyone knows their specific roles and what they are responsible for. These are the several steps involved in the process of organization. Types of organizations. Organizations are of two types. One is formal organization and another is informal organization. Formal organization. A formal organization is a structure of well-defined jobs, each bearing a definite measure of authority, responsibility, and accountability. A formal organization is like the official structure or blueprint of a company or group. In this structure, each person's job, role, responsibilities, and authority are clearly defined. Everyone knows what they need to do, what they are responsible for, and who they report to. It is designed to enable people of organization to work together to achieve common objectives. The formal structure is designed with the purpose of helping people work together efficiently towards the common goals of organization. Individuals must adjust to this arbitrary structure, and formal structure helps in determining objectives and policies. Success depends on the capacity and attitudes of the people within the organization. However, how successful the organization is at reaching its goals, it depends on the attitudes and the abilities of people working within the structure. Informal organization. It refers to relationships based on personal attitudes, emotions, prejudices, likes, and dislikes. An informal organization is different because it is not based on official rules or job descriptions. Instead, it's made up of personal relationships between people. These relationships are not governed by formal procedures and regulations. These relationships are based on emotions, likes, dislikes, and personal connections. Large formal groups often give rise to small informal or small groups based on common interests, language, culture, etc. These groups develop automatically within the organization according to the environment. Management must recognize the usefulness of informal organization and should make use of these to achieve organizational objectives. Even though informal groups are not officially recognized in company structure, they play an important role. These groups can help improve communication and cooperation, which can be valuable in achieving the organization's goals. Types and systems of organization. For smooth functioning of a large enterprise by dividing activities into groups of functions. So, what is organization structure? Organization structure is a set of formal and planned relationships between groups of related functions and between physical factors and personnel. An organization structure refers to how the work, authority, and relationships are arranged within a company. It helps in organizing people, resources, and tasks to achieve business goals smoothly. For a company to work well, tasks are divided into groups, which means functions, and people are responsible for performing these tasks. The main purpose of setting up an organizational structure is to make sure managers can work efficiently and they can communicate clearly and achieve the organization's goals without confusion or delay. There are five main kinds of organizational structures or organizations. They are line organization, functional organization, matrix organization, line and staff organization, and committee organization. Line organization. This is the simplest and oldest type of structure often used in the military. In a line organization, authority flows from top, like the boss or manager, to the bottom, to the workers. Each person is responsible for passing down orders to the next person below them in a clear chain, making it easy to understand who reports to whom. Functional organization. In this structure, the organization is divided based on specific functions. Example, marketing, finance, production. Each function has its own department with experts who are in charge of that specific area. For example, the marketing department focuses on all marketing activities, and the finance department looks after financial tasks. The goal is to group similar activities together so that specialists can manage them efficiently. Matrix organization. This system combines two types of organizations, one based on functions, like functional organization, and the other based on projects. In a matrix organization, employees report to two bosses. One is functional manager, who handles the area of expertise, and one is the project manager, who manages the project. This structure allows flexibility because it combines the benefits of both functional and project-based system. Line and staff organization. This is a mix of line organization and functional organization. In this system, line workers are directly responsible for performing tasks, while staff members provide expert advice or support to the line workers. For example, a production line worker may get advice from a specialist in quality control, but they don't directly handle the production. This structure aims to use the expertise of staff without giving them authority over the work being done. Committee organization. This type of structure doesn't stand alone, but it usually used alongside or as a modification of other structures. Committees are formed to make decisions or handle specific tasks in an organization. In public organizations, committees play a significant role in decision making and organizing work. These different structures help large organizations function smoothly by clearly dividing roles, responsibilities, and authority. Each, struct- each structure has its strengths depending on the nature of the work and the goals of the organization. Principles of organization. A principle is a general rule or truth that is applicable or valid under similar conditions anywhere. Principles of organization are considered to be the framework of a science of organization. Demock and Demock consider principles of organization as working hypotheses, which have been tested for so long and in such a variety of situations that administrators now believe them to be valid. According to Littlefield and Rachel, the following are the important principles of office organization and management. They are principle of the primary role of objectives. This principle emphasizes that every task in the organization should be assigned with the goal of achieving the overall objectives. Work should be performed only if it directly contributes to goals like customer satisfaction, employee well being, or the organization's success. If tasks are not aligned with objectives, productivity and morale can suffer. Principle of relationship of functions, personal and physical facilities. This principle explains that the work to be done, like functions, the needed people, and the material or resources, must all be aligned and work together. The type of task to be performed will determine the kind of employees and resources needed, ensuring the right fit for effective performance. Principle of responsibility and authority. Each employee must have clear responsibilities and their authority must match their responsibilities. If employees are unsure of their duties, it can lead to confusion and poor performance. Clear job descriptions and communication help everyone understand their roles. Principle of dividing and grouping of work. Work should be divided into specialized tasks that can be handled by different people or teams. This is known as departmentation. For example, one department may focus on sales while other handles customer service. Specialization allows employees to focus on specific areas of expertise and coordination between departments, which ensures everything works together smoothly. Principle of effective delegation. Delegation is when a manager assigns tasks and authority to subordinates. Good delegation helps managers focus on important issues while employees gain experience and develop skills. It also encourages teamwork and makes the organization more efficient. However, managers need to ensure they delegate tasks appropriately and provide clear instructions on what employee is responsible for. Principle of line and staff relationships. In an organization, there are two types of functions: line functions, which are those directly related to achieving the organization's main goals; staff functions, which are supportive roles like HR or IT that help the line functions operate smoothly. This principle suggests that line employees should have clear authority over their tasks, while staff experts provide support without overstepping into line functions or responsibilities. This balance helps avoid confusion and ensures focused teamwork. Principle of balance, stability, and flexibility. This principle highlights three important qualities for a successful organization. Balance means ensuring that departments are equally developed and important. Stability refers to the organization's ability to handle changes like losing staff members without losing effectiveness. And flexibility means the organization must be able to adjust to the changes in the workload, staff, and resources as needed, especially when unexpected situations arise. Principle of place of specific functions, and this principle refers to organizing tasks in a way that makes sense for whole structure. Some functions like strategic decision making should be at the top management level. Others, like customer support, might be handled at lower levels. The idea is to group similar tasks together, ensuring that each area of work supports the overall flow of operations. Principle of informal organization. Informal relationships, such as friendships and social networks, they naturally develop in any organization. While they are not part of the official structure, they still play an important role in communication and employee morale. Managers should recognize and understand these informal networks as they can provide valuable insights into employee needs, motivations, and potential issues. Sometimes informal relationships can also help resolve conflicts that the formal system can't address. These principles provide a foundation for organizing tasks and people within an office to help achieve organizational goals by clearly defining responsibilities, ensuring coordination, and recognizing the importance of both formal and informal structures. Managers can create an efficient and productive work environment. Unit 4, Office Environment. Environment focuses on the physical aspects, including office surroundings, lighting, color conditioning, air sound conditioning, furnishings, cleanliness, etc. The concept of environment is broad, including both social and physical aspects. In this context, however, we are focusing only on the physical environment of an office. This includes factors such as office building's exterior, lighting, temperature and air quality, sound quality, furnishings, cleanliness. Importance. Physical environment impacts the mental and physical well-being of employees and the efficiency of office operations. These elements all affect the mental and physical well-being of employees as well as the efficiency of office work. The importance of environment is increasingly recognized by public administration students through ecologists like FW Riggs. The influence of the physical environment, often on an organization, is widely acknowledged, especially in public administration and studies by ecologists like FW Riggs. Poor physical conditions in an office can cause discomfort and inconvenience. Poor physical conditions affect the quality and output of the office work. However, advancement in science and technology, advancements in science and technology offer opportunities to the office managers with solutions to overcome, improve, and minimize the bad environmental conditions. Factors of physical environment. The factors that constitute the physical environment of office are staff. The environment where an office worker spends their time plays a significant role in how well they work. What they see, smell, and feel can directly affect their efficiency. For example, if the conditions are uncomfortable, employees will not be able to work effectively. If an office worker doesn't have the right conditions, such as well arranged workspace or appropriate lighting, their productivity will suffer. When employees work in an office with good conditions, their performance and focus improves, and they are less likely to make mistakes. It is important that the office environment is managed in a way that it keeps the workers comfortable and their productivity high. Lighting. The right lighting is extremely important in an office. Lighting should be bright enough so workers can clearly see what they are doing. If the lighting is too dim or too harsh, it can lead to mistakes and delays. For example, when it's hard to see what you're writing, it takes more time to do simple tasks. This can cause unnecessary delays and errors, which may happen because of poor lighting, such as missing small details, etc. The right lighting can reduce eye strain and prevent mental fatigue, leading to a better focus and productivity. Proper lighting can also lift employee spirits, creating a more positive environment where people feel motivated to work. It contributes to improved work quality. Temperature and humidity. The office temperature is another important factor. If it is too hot or too cold, workers will feel uncomfortable, which can distract them from their daily tasks. Studies show that the ideal office temperature is around 68 degree Fahrenheit. Any significant deviation from this can cause discomfort, making it harder for employees to concentrate. Humidity, which is the amount of moisture in the air, it also affects the comfort. For instance, moist air can make it feel hotter, while dry air can make it feel cooler. Extremely high humidity can cause discomfort, such as difficulty breathing or feeling sweaty. It can also lead to health problems over time. To address humidity levels, many offices use air conditioners or humidifiers to control the moisture in the air and maintain a comfortable work environment. Ventilation. Good ventilation is necessary for a healthy office. Without proper airflow, the air inside the office can become stale and uncomfortable. When many people are in a closed space, they generate heat and release dioxide, making the air quality worse. Stale air can make employees feel sluggish, leading to headaches and reduced focus. Good ventilation systems, it helps to push out old air and bring in fresh, cool air. In hot weather, ventilation also helps to prevent hot air from entering the office. In some places, air conditioning systems can be used to control the temperature and air quality, although they can be costly. Ensuring proper ventilation can not only keep the office feeling fresh, but also helps to reduce the spread of illness and boost productivity by providing a comfortable environment. Noise. Noise is a big issue in office environments, especially in places that require concentration. Offices are often full of distractions such as sound of ringing phones, typing, or even people talking. This noise can make it difficult for workers to focus and it can lead to stress. Over time, constant noise can have negative effects on health, including increase in blood pressure, causing mental strain, and even affecting digestion. There are two main sources of noise: internal and external. Internal noise is generated within the office, such as from machines, conversations, or footsteps. External noise comes from the outside the building, like traffic or construction. Steps should be taken to reduce these noises, such as using noise reducing equipment or creating quiet areas for focused work. And controlling noise in the office is key to keep workers calm, focused, and productive. Interiors and room decorations. The way an office looks is important for creating a positive and motivating work environment. The style, color scheme, and decoration of an office, it can affect how employees feel. A well-decorated office can create a soothing atmosphere that makes workers feel more comfortable and relaxed. Simple things like attractive furniture, carpets, curtains, or plants can make the office feel more welcoming and less sterile. The appearance of the office can impact employee mood, and a pleasant environment can improve job satisfaction and productivity. Therefore, it's important to spend time and effort on designing an office that looks and feels good to work in. Floor covering. The floor covering in an office may seem like a small detail, but it has a big impact on comfort. When employees are walking or standing for long periods of time, a good floor covering can make a difference in their comfort level. Floor coverings should be easy to clean and maintain, as dirty floors can create an unpleasant work environment. They should also be safe with the materials that don't become slippery when they are wet, which could lead to accidents. Dust. Dust is a common problem, especially for offices that are near factories, busy roads, or areas with a lot of traffic. Dust can accumulate quickly on desks, furniture, and equipment, which makes the office feel dirty and uncomfortable. It also leads to health problems, especially respiratory issues. For example, dust can cause allergies or make it harder for people with breathing problems to work. It's essential to clean the office regularly by sweeping, mopping, and dusting the furniture equipment. Keeping the office clean not only improves its appearance but also protects the health of the employees. Music. Some people believe that playing soft music in the background can help a more pleasant and friendly atmosphere in the office. Music can help reduce stress and improve focus, especially during routines like tasks like filing, typing, or sorting documents. While loud or distracting music should be avoided, playing low, calming music can make the office environment more enjoyable and less tense. The choice of the music should be subtle and not interfere with employees' concentration, but it can be beneficial for creating a positive vibe in the workplace. Physical hazards. Office may seem like a safe environment, but there are still risks for accidents and injuries. Employees can get hurt for several reasons, such as overcrowding, old or broken equipment, or poorly designed office layout. Common accidents in offices include people slipping or tripping, getting injured by machinery or furniture, or being hit by falling objects. To prevent accidents, it's important to ensure that office spaces are well organized. Collision and obstructions. Office can sometimes have narrow spaces or poorly arranged furniture that causes workers to bump into things or collide with other people. It's important to keep walkways clear and avoid overcrowded spaces. Equipment hazards. Another cause of office injuries is unsafe or outdated equipment. If machines or tools are not well maintained, they can break or cause accidents. Hence, office equipment should be regularly checked for safety and broken items should be repaired or replaced. Falling objects. Accidents happen due to things like file cabinets, lockers, shelves, ceiling, and lighting material falling on the employees or visiting public. Fire hazards. Offices often store a lot of paper, which increases the risk of fire. To reduce the risk of fires, officers should have fire safety measures in the place, like fire extinguishers, clear exits, and regular checks on electrical wiring. Illness due to office work. Poor office conditions, such as bad ventilation or the presence of harmful chemicals or fumes, can cause health problems. For example, exposure to dust or cleaning chemicals can cause respiratory issues, while poor sanitation can spread infections. It's important to ensure that the office is regularly cleaned, ventilated, and free of harmful substances to protect employee health. Security. Security in an office is essential to protect records, equipment, and sensitive information. Depending on the nature of business, offices may need to have specific security measures like logs, security cameras, or access control systems. Secrecy. In many offices, especially those working with sensitive business information, it's crucial to maintain secrecy. Certain matters like future business plans or important customer details should be kept confidential to prevent leaks. Employees should be mindful of what information they share, and not all details should be shared with everyone in the office. Confidentiality helps maintain the trust of clients and integrity of the company. By focusing on these mentioned factors, offices can create a productive, safe, and comfortable work environment for employees. Color conditioning in the office. Colors have a powerful effect on human emotions, thoughts, and senses. In workplaces like offices and factories, people are starting to use colors intentionally to help increase employee productivity. Some colors make people feel happy and energized, while others can make them feel sad or tired. Warm colors. Warm colors like yellow, red, and orange are considered warm. While they can make a space feel lively, they are often not ideal for offices, especially in hot climates like India during the summer. Cool colors. Soft colors like light green, light blue are known for giving a calm and cool feeling. These colors are often chosen for office walls because they help create a peaceful atmosphere. There are four main reasons why the right colors are used in office decoration: to enhance the office appearance and prestige, to improve work output and quality, for boosting employee morale, and to instill pride and improve work standards. Furnishings. Furnishings in an office refer to things like desks, chairs, tables, storage cabinets, carpets, and curtains. Having well designed and comfortable furniture is important because it helps employees do their jobs effectively and can make them feel better about working there. Here are some important points to consider when choosing office furnishings. Firstly, sturdy and durable. Furniture should last a long time and not break easily. It should support productivity. The design of the furniture should help workers do their jobs better, and it should boost employee morale. Good furniture should make employees feel comfortable and happy. Space efficiency. Furniture should not take up too much space, leaving enough room for employees to move around easily. And it should also be attractive, easy to use and maintain. It should also be affordable. Standardization and harmony. The furniture should fit well with overall design of the office, making everything look coordinated. These guidelines are designed to ensure that office furniture is functional, comfortable, attractive, and cost effective. Cleanliness. Maintaining cleanliness in the office is essential for several reasons: health and safety, accuracy and efficiency, and public image. To keep the office clean, location and design are very important. Also, air quality and employee hygiene are important. In many developed countries, offices use machines for cleaning tasks. So we have completed both the units in the second block. Now let's look into third block, office accommodation and layout, which consists of two units, Unit 5 office accommodation and Unit 6 office layout. Today let's look into Unit 5 and tomorrow I'll be teaching Unit 6. Office accommodation. In the past, the importance of office accommodation, layout, and physical environment were overlooked in office administration. But now it's realized that a proper office setup is crucial for productivity. The significance of these aspects has gained recognition, especially with the impact of globalization and corporate culture. Technology today offers many ways to improve office environments, helping to boost efficiency. A public office should be strategically located in a suitable area, which can be a village, town, city, or suburban region. In Western countries, offices are commonly located in suburban areas due to factors like high cost of space, overcrowding and congestion, transport and communication issues, pollution in urban areas. In India, however, public offices are typically found in large metropolitan and urban centers. Meaning of office accommodation. Office accommodation refers to the selection of appropriate office location, office building in a favorable location, establishing different sections and departments, providing or arranging resources in a scientific way. The purpose is to create a suitable working environment so as to bring efficiency and rapidness in office work. In simple words, office accommodation is about choosing the right place, building, and layout for an office. This involves selecting a building in a good location, organizing the office sections and departments efficiently, and arranging everything for smooth work processes. The goal is to create a space that supports efficient work and enhances employee motivation. A good office environment it benefits both employees and visitors. On the other hand, a poorly arranged office can lead to frustration, decreased efficiency, and negative impressions from outsiders. Factors of office accommodation. Selecting the right office location and design is not an easy task and should be done with care. Some important factors include office location. This refers to where the office is situated. The location must be chosen based on the office's work type, size, and activities. The office should be near transport hubs like bus stations or railways for easy access, and the offices should also be close to essential services such as banks, post offices, and markets. The office should be easily accessible to the public and other parties frequently interacting with the office. Essential services like power, water, communication, and parking should be available. The office should be in a healthy environment, and the office should be affordable and offer space for future expansion. Office building. The structure of the office building also affects its working environment. The building should suit the office's size and nature of the work. Offices can either own, lease, or rent their buildings. Each option has pros and cons. Owned building provides long-term stability and prestige and space for expansion, but it requires a huge investment and high maintenance costs. Whereas in leased building, it's easier to change location and less maintenance responsibility. But rents can be really high, and the space may not perfectly suit the office needs. Office layout. The layout refers to the layout refers to the way different facilities, machines, furniture, and equipment are arranged inside the office. A good layout ensures smooth work process, efficient use of space, and employee motivation. Some principles are for good office layout include forward movement of work, adequate workspace for all activities, good lighting and ventilation, proper safety measures for documents and office property, availability of essential services like restrooms and water points, etc. Shape and size of the office. The office should be big enough to meet current needs and allow for future growth. The shape can vary, and when choosing the shape, space availability, user convenience, lighting, and ventilation should be considered. Convenience for staff and visitors. A pleasant office atmosphere, it boosts employees' morale and efficiency. The office should be comfortable for staff and it should be easy for visitors to reach, with convenient access to transportation and a safe environment. Cost of office accommodation. The cost must match the office's budget. It's important not to overspend on space that is not needed or pay more rent than necessary. The office should strike a balance between quality and cost. Other considerations include the office should provide basic amenities like restrooms, and canteens to ensure a healthy and clean environment for employees and visitors. Issues in office accommodation. There are several challenges in office accommodation, such as lack of specialized attention, office management and layout problems, office management and layout problems, they often go unaddressed, leading to inefficiencies. Inappropriate building locations. Public offices are sometimes located in makeshift cultures or residential buildings lacking basic amenities, roads, and transportation. Departmentalization. Departments often demand excessive office space even when not needed, which impacts overall space efficiency. State consciousness. Office executives' desire for prestigious spaces can lead to suboptimal office layouts. Solutions or suggestions for overcoming office accommodation issues. One solution to these problems is to build large office complexes. These complexes have several advantages, including reduced inconvenience, cost efficiency, flexibility, time savings, and professionalization. Office accommodation is a critical aspect of running an efficient office. By carefully selecting the office location, building, and layout, organizations can create a working environment that boosts productivity, employee satisfaction, and overall success of the office. Proper office accommodation, it contributes to smooth operations, cost effectiveness, and positive impressions from both employees and visitors. So in the next class, let's discuss Unit 6 and 7. If you have any doubts, please ask me. So thank you then. See you all tomorrow.